Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and on today's video we're talking about a fragrance from the house of Gucci. So I have never had luck with Gucci fragrances. The only fragrance I think I actually loved by Gucci is two of them. It is going to be the original Eau de Parfum 2, and the other fragrance that I loved by them was, I think it was Gucci Guilty in the black bottle. Other than that, I don't know. I like their fragrances. I love them when they're launched. I just have a hard time paying Gucci prices for these fragrances because they're very expensive, especially for being mainstream. I'm not sure what's going on. What was it? A couple years ago, a fragrance that was 100 mils was 120. Chanel made that price go up to 145. Now everyone's charging $160 to $180 for 100 mils. So it's getting a little bit out of hand. I think we're heading into niche pricing territory, and even these niche houses are they're a little bit much. So I'm gonna give you my honest thoughts and opinions on this fragrance. It is a new fragrance that just launched, Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid. So the spokesmodel for this collection is Miley Cyrus. She walks around dancing in the commercial to her beautiful song Flowers, which was a big, huge, what was it, summer anthem, or was it a spring anthem? I'm not quite sure. I think it was for the spring, which would make it Flowers for spring. Groundbreaking.
They're showing a lot of florals right now, so I was thinking I could
Florals for spring. Groundbreaking.
I'm going to give you really quickly the pricing and breakdown because I have it right here in front of me. If you decide to get 10 mils, which is the size that I got just to test it out for this video, it would be $39 US. If you decide to get a 1 ounce bottle or 30 mils, that is going to retail for $105 US. And if you decide to get a 50 mil or 1.7 fluid ounces, that is going to be the price of $135 US. If you decide to get the big one, because some brands, make even bigger ones than this, but 100 mils is the golden standard for large size, which is going to be 3.4 fluid ounces for the price of $168. So it's expensive. It's up there. Is it worth it? I don't know. Let's find out. Top notes for this are going to be ozonic notes. Our heart notes are going to be vanilla orchid. I know some people don't know where vanilla comes from. It's actually an orchid plant that gives you the vanilla. A lot of the times I have to pollinate these plants artificially to get vanilla. And in the base, we're going to get vanilla by itself. Ozonic notes is something that is up for interpretation. It's obviously left to the perfumer what they think an ozonic note is, and that's going to change from person to person. Everyone is going to have a different perception of ozonic notes. It's just like marine notes. If a fragrance has marine notes can mean very different things to very different people. And because of that, it's really left up to the perfumer themselves to create a note that really works for the fragrance. In the case of this one, it's kind of giving you fresh linens hanging outside, which is nice. I like it. You also do get a vanilla in here, which is going to be a sweet base to the fragrance itself. The nice thing that I like about this, it's kind of like a relaxing, soothing fragrance. It's kind of like being outdoors. It's going to be soft. It's going to be relaxed. It's not vibrant, but it is light. Just know that. The fragrance itself is going to have that sweet, not creaminess. It's just sweet kind of bottom to it. You're gonna get that airy quality, that fresh linen vibes, that sun hitting your skin out in a garden type of feeling. I think that's what the fragrance is meant to be. I think that's what they were going for with this fragrance. Now, I really quickly want to say one thing. To me, it's nothing special. I don't think it's anything to marvel at. Gucci and Coty did not do a very good job with making a unique scent. It is likable though, so because of that, it will sell a lot, I'm pretty sure of it. But here is my gripe with it. To me, this fragrance sort of smells like, has anyone ever went into a department store and you walk into the cosmetics department, the fragrance section, and there's always a smell out there. There's kind of like a mix-up, a mashup of different scents that have been sprayed, that have been tried on, and you kind of get that one type of scent overall in the air with all of these mixed, obviously. And this is kind of the fragrance that we're getting here. This fragrance is, if that were to be a smell, It's going to be Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know that that's a good scent to some people, but to me, it's kind of like, it's a little bit generic. It's kind of like a fragrance that has worn off and doesn't really have a lot of character to it. But I do see where this fragrance will be popular. I do think it's light. I do think it's beautiful. I do think it's clean and relaxing and kind of zen at the same time, while still maintaining that floral heart that is so important for this franchise. Overall, what do I think? I think it's a good scent, you guys. I think the bottle's hideous. I just have to tell you that. The bottle, let me just say something. If this bottle did not have the Gucci logo, would you give it a double take? Probably not, because it kind of is giving, I don't know, 1970s pharmacy shop perfume. It's not giving anything that's luxury or opulent or sophisticated or timeless. It's just really giving you 1970s vibes. Remove the logo and I'm pretty sure 99% of people would not pick up the bottle. Just saying. So the bottle itself is horrendous. I think it's hideous, but the rest of it, I can see how the fragrance would be popular and would be loved and adored. What do you think of Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid? Do you like it? Have you tried it? Let me know all of that down below in the comments. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more fragrance related content. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, take care.